Good afternoon, my people. Hello and welcome to some Train Sim Mod 5. I will get the game loaded in just a while. The giveaway for today is now open. Type in exclamation mark enter to chat to win. Well, to be in with the chance of winning a TSW DLC of your choice on the Steam platform, not on PSN, not on Xbox, not on Epic, on Steam. Thank you very much. Now, how are you guys all doing? Nabil, Nerd, Tim, Dan, Lasagna, hello to all of you and welcome to the stream today. TSW had an update. TSW 5 had an update. I'm just having a quick gander at what it was that was updated. I don't know if it was any particular DLCs or whether it was just like a general update. It was quite it seemed big, but I don't think it was. But I don't see any DLCs haven't been updated. So the only thing I think it is. Let me lower my volume a little bit. Now I should sound better. The only thing I think it was the preparation for today's DLC, the East Coast Mainline one, the Rail Tour pack. Hello, CP. Welcome. What's terminal platform, nerd? Was that to me? I don't know if that was to me or as a response to someone else that said something. Nerd, you missed out on some fun yesterday. Carda, you absolute legend. You absolute legend. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to yourself. Welcome to all the Cardinians. Good day to raid. You are all invited to take part in the giveaway. I've got one ear open to the streets because I've got a couple of deliveries coming today and I need to keep an ear out on when they arrive here. I got my case coming for the IRL stream next week. I've decided it's going to be next week. We'll do an IRL stream next week. And I've got a monitor arm for my new monitor coming as well. Hello, Domi. How are you doing? Oh, and it's not what I heard, nerd. Nabil, do you want to showcase to Nerd some of the changes from yesterday? Nabil did this all himself, by the way, so credit goes to Nabil. I hope we are on time, Carda. I mean, we're just getting started, so as a matter of fact, we're nice and early. But whether the journey itself will be nice and early, we can only find out. Although I think I can be trusted. I think I can be trusted. He's finding them. Which one, Carda? The Thomas the Tank Engine or or the Dutch route?
Classes in session, we about to school y'all. We a big deal. You with the big dog. Click, clap.
A throwback to arguably the last greatest TSW. Thomas Carda, that is one of two of the only DLCs I don't own, and I don't plan on owning anytime soon either. Right, thankfully we've done all of these ones, all these nighttime
Now,
ones.
a real burning question from the game of 567 in our community is, will there be multiplayer?
There absolutely will be multiplayer.
Groningen to Zvola. Let's go.
Of course, things have been going too well.
Carda, are you proud of my pronunciation? Zvola, Koploper. What else do we have? I don't know what other ones that I was pronouncing wrong, but I know those ones I was pronouncing incorrectly, and now I'm pronouncing them correctly. It's another evening one, and the snow as well. Now let's do a daytime one, man. We did nighttime ones. We did 2 nighttime ones yesterday. That's how we ended.
Now, a real burning question from the game of 567 in our community is, will there be multiplayer?
There absolutely
Oh,
will be
can I
multiplayer
pronounce
in the
that?
Train Sim world, absolutely.
Of course, things have been going too well, haven't they?
Okay, so the fact that you've asked me to pronounce it, Carda, is allowing me to know that. Thank you, Nobo. That was quick. That it's not as it seems. So I'm going to go into my risky territory and say, okay, so it's not going to be what you would think. Because I would have said, I'll be honest, I would have said arson. I think arson. But now I'm thinking, is it like arson or action or something? I don't know. I know there's a lot of in the Dutch language, so I don't know whether that's thrown in there or whether I'm just waffling. The first try. Which one? Arson? You love ATB, CP. So do I. Nice and simple. It doesn't give you a headache. Doesn't shout at you when you do something wrong. So do I. Where did you say hydrate? Oh, you did say it. Okay. Fine. Fine. Luckily for you, there's a lot of water in here. Just don't abuse me, please. There was 2 here that I could turn on, though. Found it. Now we're ready to go. You like the Coldblower way more than the SNG? I mean, they both have their own little quirks, isn't it? I think with the Koploper, it's iconic. It's iconic. Like, it's iconic. Takes a while to get moving though, but it's a very capable train regardless. And I also like the SNG because, well, to be honest, it's just easy to drive. I mean, this is easy to drive as well. But, yeah. I'm very actually happy that I've managed to kind of understand or, like, get to grips with this train. Because I remember when the screenshots came out and I kept saying how I was feeling very, what's the word, intimidated by the screenshots. All the buttons, all the switches, all the everything's. And I was thinking, yeah, there's no way this is going to be a piece of cake. But guess what? Here we are. I can already tell what sort of stream this is going to be. I am not acting like the Koploper is the only train of buttons in the middle. I'm saying because of the amount of buttons, the amount of gauges, the amount of switches, it was intimidating from the pictures. I have not seen or heard or driven the SLT CP, so I can't, I can't agree or disagree, to be fair. Flopsy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. I really need to get this stand sooner rather than later in the build. These cables are really annoying. Goodness me. To be fair, nerds, everyone's been saving up their channel points for so long. Although, hold on a second, Nabil. Does Sound Alerts use Twitch's channel points, or does it use the other ones that everyone gambles? I forgot where those ones even comes from. Stream Elements, I think. Twitch channel points, okay. That I'm happy with. Very happy with. Well, the thing is, Dan, everyone's been saving them. Other than the little hydrates here and there, the few posture checks, there's no one's really been using them much. So, hey, now everyone's got an opportunity. And I'm open to ideas as well. I'm always open to ideas. Can I show you the trade, Samuel? Of course. There you go. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on the old TikTok chat. Thank you for all the likes as well. Samuel Polkashki? It's a very interesting looking trade. Very interesting looking trade. Oh, I don't have any plans to get rid of Thomas, nerd. I haven't got no plans to get rid of him. Fortunately or unfortunately, for better or for worse, he's there to stay. I'll keep it real with you, Dan. I can't sit here and say it's grown on me. It hasn't. It hasn't grown on me. This is still by far the most hideous trade I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. King BVG Arison, hello. How are you doing? Welcome. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. So it's simple as that. And I haven't come on here to lie to you, so you know, it is what it is. Nah. Listen, I like its uniqueness. I'm very good, thank you, Arison. I'm glad to hear that you're fine as well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate the fact that it's unique. There's no debating. There's no other train like it as far as I'm aware. Right? I'm sure there probably are, but as far as I know, I've never seen a train like it. And I can appreciate that, right? It's different, it's unique. And I'm sure it's got a great personality. But if we're gonna go for looks, brother, please. You cannot tell me this is a pretty face. It looks like a sperm whale. Well, Flopsy, some may debate it's a nice word for ugly, you know. Not saying that's why I'm using it. I'm just saying some may argue. Sometimes unique is a nice way of just saying yeah, claps basically. I mean, the bill, to be fair, I've shown how the roles work for the giveaway. It's literally a click of a button. So if somebody is picked that isn't on Steam, I just click the button again. It's no big deal, man. But thank you for bearing it in mind. spoiler carcass. That's a good way to put it. There are certain words that are very accurate for this particular trade. What does it say under the left side, Arison? It says to enter the giveaway, type exclamation mark enter in Twitch or YouTube chat, and good luck. So if you want to enter the giveaway for a TSW DLC, come over to either Twitch or YouTube, where I'm streaming also, and just type in exclamation mark enter. And that's if you're on Steam. If you're on Epic Games or PlayStation or Xbox, unfortunately you won't be eligible. Listen, Dommy, if you guys want to spend all your channel points on it, why not, right? You've been waiting for an opportunity. Although, here's the risk, right? What if I now turn around and say I'm going to add 12-hour stream and the 24-hour stream back into the channel points list? What now? You've been spending them all. What if I just come out and say, listen, it's 100k points for a 12-hour stream? What is CLI? CLI, that rings no bells. CLI, CL1? I'm only joking. I don't have any plans right now. You have Steam and Xbox, Arison. Well then, if you would like to be entered to into the giveaway to win a DLC, any DLC, is completely up to you. For your Steam TSW, then yeah, come on to Twitch or YouTube, where I've got the same handle, LWD Adnan, and literally just type in exclamation mark enter. There's no other conditions. I don't get confirmation Twitch messages. So let me just double check, Arison, that you're in the giveaway. You are indeed in the giveaway. So at the end of the stream, let's call it somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. GMT +1, I think. Or let me just say BST now. I think we're in BST. Between 5 and 6 p.m. BST, I'll announce the winner. You probably do, Nabil. I won't be surprised, bro. I don't think ASL's in the giveaway. No, he's not. He'd probably be in chat if he was around. Right, I need to focus. You have Twitch too? Well, only one entry will count, Arison, so you're welcome to come onto Twitch. That's where all the action is, all the activity, all the chat. But if you do enter via Twitch, only one of your entries will be counted. Can't get me with that. You can't get me with that anymore. Do you know what it is? Nabil, have you turned down the sound of it? It's very quiet. I know I've only got one headphone in, but it's usually the right one that really gets me, because I've got a wall right here as well. That one is really quiet for us for some reason. I mean, my audio was down compared to what it usually is, but not like that low. You haven't touched any sound alert. Okay. I'll check them out later on myself then. I hear you, Nabil, but there's if the person that wins either isn't in chat and I don't know them, or isn't on the Steam platform, then we just re-roll, brother. It's cool. It's all good. We'll just re-roll. Don't sweat it. No stress. But if you type in !enter in YouTube again, Arison, it won't count. You can only have one entry per platform, so it won't do. I don't think it will do anything. It's always a reroll. Well, he's got to enter first, but he usually doesn't come onto the streams until like a little bit later on. There's no left track running. There's no left track running. But I have noticed before where there'll be 2 green signals on either side, and I saw someone ask about this on the forum, but I don't know if they got a response. So personally, I'm actually not too sure what the rule, the railway regulation is, but on why there'll be a green signal on both sides. You know what? Honestly, by way of how well this route's been done overall, I would actually be surprised if it was a bug. I'm pretty sure it's just something to do with maybe with Dutch signaling, maybe, perhaps, like it makes sense. I don't know. I wouldn't want to speculate, say that it's wrong, and then it actually be something as per real life. So, I don't know. Could be a bug, could not be. This is indeed the Netherlands, yes. Arison, I've been playing since TSW 2, and I've gotten all of them from since then. So TSW 2, TSW 3, 4, and obviously 5. I also have 2020, but I only got that to get some DLCs. I never played it myself, but I do have it in my library. It's possible in the bill, but again, bro, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, man. It's always a game of chance. Okay, there's not going to be the exact same chances or order as it would have been in the first place. Indeed. However, it's still chance. It was chance the first time, and it would be chance the second time around. And I don't think it's anything super serious that needs urgent attention as well. I'm not disputing you. You're right. Yes, the chances will change. If the roles were going to be in one order, perhaps now they're going to be in a different order. But it was chance initially. It's chance again. It's all good, my brother. Trust me. And even if it was a big deal, what more can I do than explicitly say the DLC is for Steam platform? I can't kick anyone out. I can't send everyone a survey that is entered to say, hey, what can you confirm that you're on the Steam platform? It is what it is, man. Some people are gonna listen to it and pay attention to exactly what it says. Some people aren't gonna pay attention. It is what it is. Welcome to Twitch, Arison. You would be happy with a VIP giveaway, no? I don't think Nabil's VIP. I think he's only a moderator. You're the only you Safe Shows and Chuck, I think, are the only 3 VIPs. And out of all those 3, I wonder who's here often and who's most likely to win if I do one. So therefore, I think you would love a VIP giveaway. An unannounced one would be even better for you as well. Lately, Safe Shows comes here maybe like once a month, if that. If I do a stream on Discord, he'll be there. But he doesn't come much to the Twitch and YouTube ones anymore. Welcome on board, Arison. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm not gonna say it to deter the trolls and nerds. Don't say it because it was you that I was talking about it with, I think, yesterday. But that target that we had yesterday has now been hit. I'm not gonna say anything because before you know it, it's gonna be unhit. If you have any idea, Nabil, on how to forcefully make the entries for those on the Steam platform only, please do put them forward. Because not only would they help those who have correctly entered, but also those who incorrectly entered. Imagine thinking you've won. Your name comes up. Yes, you've won your DLC. Believing that, you didn't read through the information. You believe it's for PlayStation. And you're on PlayStation. You get all excited. And then I say, well, no. It's for Steam only. I mean, all the terms and conditions you need is on the bottom left, really. Like, the only rule, literally, is obviously be there when the winner is announced, which I've audibly said, and it's also in the announcement on Discord. If you're not on the Discord, that's your own problem. And just type in ! Enter and have it be on Steam. That's it. My favorite add-on in TSW 5 specifically. What have we had for TSW 5? So the core 3, and then we had West Coast Mainland Overshat, we had Mitten World Barn, we had Cardiff, we had this one. What's my favourite out of all of them? This one I had the most fun on. Honestly, and this is a risky one because of the fact that it's bugged, and I would say more specifically, I don't like how Dovetail have developed it, but overall West Coast Mainline South. And it's a Nightbot. I mean, Streamlabs does have its own. See, but look, the Streamlabs one says it. A TSW5 DLC bracket Steam platform. Thank you for that time, man. Steam platform of your choice raffle is going on. So it does say it there periodically. So basically, as long as you're actually reading the chat, as long as you're on the stream, there's not really an excuse. And if I'm being too harsh, do let me know. I'm open to correction. That's just how I see it. as of right now. Mango, passion fruit, and apple again, by the way. Could have gone for strawberries and banana. However, I'm not a fan of bananas in smoothies. I don't know why. I love bananas on their own, but in a smoothie, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I've just got some sort of beef. No, actually, bananas have beef with me, because I got an allergy to bananas, but it's not consistent. It's more so like the small ones that I have an allergy to, but the rest of them are usually fine. No, we specifically get these ones because they're not organic, but organic. Yeah, organic, I think is the right term. Like no added sugar and just real fruit, basically. Which is probably the issue, because it actually tastes like banana. Like I've had banana flavored things before, and they taste a little bit different. They taste, I don't even want to say artificial, or it tastes fake, but it just tastes a little bit different to like the real thing. They don't taste bad. They're my favorite tasting fruit, but they just beat up my throat and my tongue for no necessary reason. I could do that. That is actually not the worst idea in the world. I could do that. But the thing is, I'm not allergic to the smoothie itself. I'm fine with the smoothie. It's just the taste that bugs me. Which is weird, because again, I actually like bananas. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a strawberry and banana mix together. I think it stems from young. There must be some sort of bad experience attached to it, because we used to make them at home, like banana and strawberry smoothie. I mean, that's the case with anything, unfortunately. I don't know why it's so difficult. Actually, you know what? No, I do know why. It's obviously cheaper and easier and more efficient to do it the fake way, I guess. That's why I only stick to like one brand when it comes to smoothies. Like literally the only ingredients here are just fruit. Is this flight simulator? Well, I mean, with how high we're sitting, Ron Kafkaz, you would think so, isn't it? And with how much this train is like a plane. Yeah, I mean, it might as well be a Boeing, grow some wings and just take off, isn't it? It's halfway there already. Hi, can you pronouncedly say, oh boy. Well, I can say Ludwigsburg, Mannheim, Kaiserslautern, I think. I might have got that wrong. Now the first bit. Pfalzischen? I've actually never heard that was pronounced. It looks really like a plane. It does. And that's why the KLM livery that is available for it is very fitting. Hello, Oli Trucker. I'm good, mate. How are you? I did not see. No, I haven't gone on the Discord today at all. Actually, I've completely forgotten to check it. It's usually part of my morning routine. Let me have a gander. Where did you post it on? Okay, I've seen it. You posted it on TSW. Why would you post it on TSW? Okay, it's like a whole video. Okay, all right. I'll take a look at it later then. The Bill said the gameplay doesn't look convincing. Interesting. The Bill's usually right about a lot of things, so that's gonna be interesting. Oh, I know you're kidding, Iron. It's just that at the same time you're actually not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, you live in Germany, Harrison. Cool, nice. Add you onto the list of Germans on here. Type in exclamation mark enter in chat, Holy Trucker. It's for the Steam platform only, yeah? I cannot say it enough. Well, it's better leaving it unread, nerd, because then I haven't seen it. If it's unread, then I haven't ignored it, you know. The issue is if I left you guys on red, then it would be a problem. How many hours will they give the gifts? Do you mean the giveaway? When will the giveaway end, Arison? You type in exclamation mark enter in chat, Holy Trucker. It's on the bottom left of the video. Nabil, I mean, I haven't seen the footage myself yet, but what didn't you really like too much in the gameplay? The stream will end between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. BST. So now it's 1:42 to give you an idea. So in 3 to 4 hours roughly. If you have entered, I highly recommend you join the Discord, so that even if you're not here when the winner is announced, there's still some way to reach you. If I don't have a way to reach you, then unfortunately, if you do win, you will lose your win. Dan, no, and you know why? Because I prefer it. I much prefer it over GMT. This is when the days are long, you know, the sun just somehow seems to now be in the sky all the time. Summer is around the corner. GMT is the one that's BS. The depressing one. Yes, Arison, correct. British sleeping time, that's an interesting one. The British don't have like a stereotype for when it comes to sleeping, do we? It's just like whenever, wherever. JB, this must be so boring, just sat there watching the train because once you set off. Well, I've been saying that this is one of the more boring routes in general. When you have the SNG, it's not too bad because you've got stations to keep you occupied. But yeah, with this train, you set off and all you're really focused on is resetting the dead man's pedal every 60 seconds. Managing the speed, which to be honest is very easy because the trackway is pretty flat. So you end up just driving for about an hour with really not much to do. So yeah. In all, this particular run of the Koploper is not the most exciting or interesting. I mean, if you really love the train, maybe the excitement can come from just the fact that you're driving the train. But as someone who doesn't have a soft spot for this train, yeah, there's not really too much to do once you set off. The time right now is 1:45 p.m. BST. I mean, it's only an hour, Dan. 1 hour back, 1 hour forwards, once a year. Could be worse. Could be worse. It's Thomas time just for you, nerd. You're trying to get a bandwagon going here. It should not go on for an hour. Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. Oh, this is a double. And what is that? Your morning routine though? Just playing it for an hour. Playing it for an hour, followed by watching an episode, and then you can get cracking on with your day. You know what? If it's just to cheer you up, that's valid. Maybe I've asked you a valid question about Subway Sim 2. You've just ignored me, and I'm putting up my face all squeezed, or squished up. I feel offended. What was the one that made me look like a grasshopper? Is it that one, the squished one? I asked you about on Discord. You replied to what Holy Trucker put in there, the Subway Sim 2 gameplay, and you responded saying the gameplay doesn't look. What was it that you said? You said something about the gameplay. It wasn't a positive. Response though. So I was just wondering what you saw that gave you that brought about that response, basically. I think you use a channel point, nerd. It's one of the channel points rewards that allows you to like squish an emote or do something with it. Hello, Okinak. Thank you very much for the confirmation. I'm glad that that's the case. I've been battling with OBS for a while to have the stream be crystal clear, or as close to crystal clear as we can. I'm glad you've been successful. Welcome back, Harrison. Not much change from Subway Sim 1. So, as someone who didn't play Subway Sim 1, how do you think I would respond to it? What did I change? Nothing recently. I haven't touched my settings now for like 3 weeks, I think. Thank you, Harrison. So now if you're not there at the end of the giveaway, now I have a way to reach you. Fair enough. Thank you, Okenaki. Extra points if you can tell me what the train is. that I'm sitting inside. I cannot believe someone got this last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? First time. That's the thing. First time. Maybe it would help to actually like put the umbrella up. It's really annoying that that goes off even when the train's not moving. And I believe even if I was in neutral, it would still be doing that from what I read online. What do you mean there was no place for it, Holy Trucker? For the third time, Holy Trucker, type in exclamation mark, enter, and you will enter the giveaway. It also says it on the bottom left of the video. I live in the UK, Arison. Yes. Not sure what gave it away. That's a decent looking sandwich, you know. So you got in there lettuce, ham, cheese, something dark. What's this? There's something there. The tomatoes can make a very, very swift exit. Everything else though. See, that's the thing, Okinaki. You can't cheat this one. You cannot cheat this one. Oh no, he's watching my stream. He's what? It's the class 465 on Southeastern High Speed. I saw a TikTok the other day of somebody who drives them, and they had nothing good to say about it. Hurt me a little bit. 3 to 4 hours from now, Arison. Tomatoes are rank. No, then you know it. What do you mean tomatoes are you lot are lying. You lot are just lying. How can you be so comfortable just telling a lie with your whole chest? Tomatoes are rank. Should you buy Mittenwald Barn or Cardiff? Personally, I had more fun playing Cardiff, although I didn't really spend too much time playing Mittenwald Barn, so maybe if I had played it a little more, maybe I would have said that. It's definitely more detailed, more realistic, more, you know, there's definitely more effort put into Mittenwald Barn. I just enjoyed Cardiff more. Do not compare tomatoes to cheese. Do not. What sort of disrespect is that? How? In what world? In what world? I can't say. I used to trust you guys, man. I used to believe you and you tell me something. I used to trust you with all my heart, but I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I think we can all agree that we would rather want him to play ATS and his new Missouri DLC releasing later today than this. Right. Number one, no one agreed. Number two, even if there was an agreement, we're scheduled to be playing TSW today. Number three, how can I play ATS with the Missouri DLC right now if it's releasing later on? And I'm pretty certain by the time that DLC comes out, this stream would either be over or close to over. If I've got the right time in my brain. Nerd, you know what? You know what? You can join him. You can join him, Nerd. You can join him. Actually, I'm going to take away your VIP privileges. How about that? Welcome aboard, Okinaki. Thank you very much for the follow. I do like your name, by the way. Where does your name come from? I'll miss out. You will miss out. What's going to be limited, Dan? If Matt Pedalson was on my stream, I would not give him VIP, no. Isn't it with the class 47, Dan? I believe that should be able to get up to line speed. It's Japanese for big tree. Nice. I thought it had a bit of Japanese twang to it. And now you've taught me some Japanese. How about that? Go to protest. And what exactly will this protest consist of? How exactly will it be undertaken? Do enlighten me. It's the West Somerset, Dan. The West Somerset. Anything that takes place on the West Somerset Railway is limited to 25. That's why it was one of the worst journey modes in the entire TSW for me to do. For the last like 3 services, I think, or 4, I just said F it. I grabbed a train and just floored it the whole way. You don't derail. Native American. Nice. Well, I like the word too, so there you go. I wouldn't have a mod. I mean, to be fair, that would be an L. That maybe would make me rethink some decisions, or at least, you know, get the thoughts started, get the ball rolling. But I don't know if it'll be enough to get what you want. You're very welcome, Okinaki. We had done away with those bugs. Just tell me, yeah, nerd. Matt visits the stream once. He visits the stream once. Tell me what benefit it would have on him or on myself if I made him a mod or VIP or both. Just What advantage would either of us have from that? Not excellent work. Listen, before I even knew who it was that was behind the account, yeah, we've had the official Train Sim Worlds channel, although they were on YouTube, on here, yeah. It could have been Matt, and I didn't make any moves before knowing who it was to give mod responsibility or privileges or VIP or anything of the sort. So your argument falls flat on his face. Getting to kiss his shoes is diabolical. As is the battery life on this fan. Our statement implies that ATS should take precedence over TSW. Therefore, despite the fact that tomorrow's schedule is set of TSW 5, it remains plausible that it could be replaced by ATS. This possibility should not be dismissed, as the schedule is not fit and is subject to change. The message does not suggest the game should be played today. It was simply a general remark expressing a preference for ATS over TSW. When comparing the new ATS DLC, Missouri, with the new TSW Dutch Route DLC, ATS offers a more engaging experience. Wow. Wow. How do we know that ATS offers a more engaging experience? It's not out yet. And don't worry, I did say when I get my stands, I will go back to Truxin. I said it. Was it yesterday or the day before? Was I streaming the day before? No, I said it yesterday. So once I get my stand, which will be towards the end of the month, the Truxins will come back. As will, well, maybe, potentially, Sim Racing. I don't know why I always found myself doing sim racing when it's like when the weather's getting warmer. I sweat my bollocks off. No, you said that I said I'm retired. There's a difference. There is not a single game I've retired from. Maybe there should be. Maybe there should be. I don't know what game would I retire from? What game have I just put down and have knowingly stated I would never touch again? I don't think such a game exists. Oh, please do clip it. Please do clip it. Then I will make a formal public apology. Simro, okay, see now you're just waffling. Because I already said I'm coming back to Simro when the DLC comes out. Now I think I'm open to come back to anything that I haven't played in a while. Unless it's like, for example, an older title of a series, so like TSW 4 or 3 or 2. Those have been retired. But everything else is still pretty much in the open. The fundamental principle in ATS is clearly more engaging. This lies in the nature of the activity, as driving a truck requires more constant input and engagement, such as steering movements, compared to a train, where less interaction is needed. Compare the current ride. How much engagement and fun can be found right now? Compare this to past ATS experiences, especially in convoys, where the level of interaction and excitement was significantly higher. You make a fair point. You do make a fair point. Realistically, anything that's driving, where you're controlling the steering, is going to be more, obviously more engaging than driving a train. Question is, does everyone here agree? Because it comes down to preference. What if you don't like a truck? You don't like a truck, or you just don't like trucks in general, not a specific one. You don't like driving them. Then will the experience be more engaging for you? Will it be more exciting for you? Would you prefer that? Yeah, I mean, there's a few, Dan, that I think are okay, you know, but I'm not gonna lie. I've had two struggles when deciding what truck to drive and buy in ETS2 and ATS. The first struggle is in ETS2. I got so many that I want to buy and I don't know what to choose from. And then I got the other struggle in ATS, where all these trucks are so ugly, I don't know which one looks the best out of them that I can drive proudly. I usually end up settling for the Volvo. The Kenworth was starting to grow on me, like that typical American big rig. It started to grow on me, but ultimately, you know, you know what? The MAN TGX was my first ever truck that I owned myself. I had it in gold. I had like 4 or 5 lights at the top and the roof. I had the little bull bar at the front. What else did I have? That was all I remember from the exterior. Obviously, I had the highest engine power. I spent so long in that truck, and then I think I created a new profile, and then I went to Scania. Aren't trucks generally in Australia generally similar to American ones anyway, nerd? Not yet, Nabil. Let me have a look. The one related to. Are you talking about Discord? Because the last message I have from you there is relating to GTA. The warehouse stuff. Buy a warehouse. It's grindy. It's grindy as hell. Filling up the warehouse. You have like a car warehouse and a cargo warehouse. But it pays nicely. From that was how it was when I was last properly active. I don't know if now there's something better that will make you more money that you can do solo. Yeah, poll engagement isn't promising. There is no push for that at all. No confidence. Is this a wheel? Like, is it actually a wheel? Oh, it is. Oh, look at that. I've never actually like seen how these work, you know. I think we have a scenario now. ATB out. ATB is down between Haren and Groningen Europa Park, meaning trains are all driving at a reduced speed through the area. Surely you lot can give us some better scenarios than this, man. Something more exciting. Reduced speed, okay. It's not really a scenario. ATB being out, yes. But if the only effect of that is that we have to drive at a reduced speed. Welcome to Byron. Traffic ahead is slowing due to the ATB outage. When the signal is clear, proceed when you're ready. So if I turn ATB on though, will it just not be responsive? So the OHLE can be tense. And so are those only found at the end of a particular OHLE section? Possibly, Nabil. I'm not gonna lie. Even in that, I don't have faith. I don't have any oppressors. No, I'm not a waste man. I won't say what I wanted to say. Although, truth be told, it would make life so much easier. Not even just against other players, but just doing missions. Just you flip and fly, bro. You fly in a rocket bag. What the hell? Anywhere you want to get to, you get there like that. Enemies, just shoot them down. Helicopters, cars, whatever it is, just shoot. Spam rockets. How much are they to buy? Do you know? Five. So people are paying 6 to 8 million to be a twat. To just be a straight up twat. It's diabolical, man. It's an odd time to have a bit of traffic on the line, but I guess it's because maybe what's going on up ahead. Are you really, Nabil? Are you like more excited for it than you would be for like other DLCs? Is there anything like specifically about it that you're really looking forward? To? Oh man, exploring Missouri. I don't have any plans. I mean, I don't even have any plans to buy it until I get my wheel stand. Don't have any plans. Do you actually? What? Are you trolling? That's mad. I would never have guessed that in a million years. How? You don't need to tell me how. I would never have guessed that. Yeah, I have no plans to do a series. I don't really think. I don't think the last one did well anyway. But maybe, I don't know. To be honest, it will need to have structure. Like, if the series is going to be called Exploring Missouri, yeah, there's going to be some waffle thrown in there, of course. But I think ultimately, you know, I need to be engaging with the scenery, with the state itself, you know, the road, you know, the DLC basically. And I haven't been following the news. I don't know what's, you get it? I don't know if anything news coming with the DLC. I don't know if there's anything that we haven't had before in the game. Just my knowledge of the area of the DLC itself is quite low. And to be fair, it's not like I did my research for the Texas one. Was it Texas? Wherever the last one was. It's not like I did my research for that one either. But in Florida as well, and Canada. That's so sick. So you could just go basically anywhere on that side of the world. Welcome back, Holy Trucker. Trains are more relaxing. See, that's when it now comes down to preference. Because having also done both in VR, I would say driving trucks is more relaxing. So I think for the most part, it just comes down to preference. It was Arkansas, yeah, it was Arkansas. What are DLCs usually priced at? Just under 15 euros, no? Either around 15 or just under. I'll stream it tomorrow. I'll change the schedule. Arkansas is $11.99. So I would expect around there then. I don't see why they would make it any more expensive. Did they ever teach you how to get out of an emergency brake on here? I don't remember being taught. Copy strikes are going to hit hard. Oh yeah. Well, I mean they hit anyway because of the lo-fi in the background. So already all my TSW streams on YouTube get demonetized. If you're only down by a couple euros, Nabo, that's gonna be painful, man. Can't you add like a couple at a time, or does it have to be like a minimum of like 5 or 10? Thank you, lasagna. Worked it out in the end. I've never been impatient with dispatches on Simro though. Asking, like, you have to ask. I don't know who it was. I think it was, may have been Dan, I feel like. But somebody taught me that, like, you're meant to ask the dispatcher when you're stopped at a red signal. So I don't do it out of impatience. The only time I'll be impatient with dispatchers on Simro is if, like, they're actually being muppets. And patience has long wore thin. Now, Nabil, that's wisdom right there. Money is in good hands when it's in yours. Bro said the president. That is crazy. Is this what you deal with as a dispatcher? I do feel for you, man. What sort of nonsense is that? President on a random intercity service in rural Poland. Things you love to see. Hello, Cookie Monster. Good to see you again. Welcome to the stream. Where's that person that always comes to Twitch to just type in exclamation mark enter? Even when the giveaway is not on. Oh no, they type in exclamation mark giveaway. But now they're not here. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Thank you, Nicole. Yes, thank you for a representation of what they do. Bro said leave. What exactly do you want that command to do, Nabil? I do love my Subway cookies. I had one the other day. When was it? Sunday, I think. I had a Subway. And I got a cookie with it. And I haven't had a Subway cookie in a while. Making sure you're not in. Just making sure you're not in what? I'm always a good boy. No, it's you that's not a good boy. Why would you be making sure that you're not in the giveaway? And you can't leave. Once you're in, you're in. There's no way out. Yo, what is this train doing? Why is this train not moving ahead of us? I don't understand. Crack on. I am sure. 100%. Exactly, nerd. Exactly. No, if it was another me driver, they'd be at the destination by now. Maybe having a guest with the buffers as well, but that's a different story. I'm actually on time. Like, there's a schedule. I stick to it. Dooney Muppet. AI Service 7, thanks. That's a really cool name. That's all the details I need to know. AI Service 7. Maybe that's Nabil's train. Bro's still trying to leave the giveaway. He doesn't need a timeout. He can do the timing out. I told you I don't lie to you. Indeed, it's a trapdoor. Well, I don't know about trap, right? It's like you don't walk through a trapdoor or fall into a trapdoor intentionally, right? But you've entered the giveaway out of your own free will. Why is AI Service 7 just not driving very simply at line speed? I don't understand. Does it say how fast it's going? 126 kilometers an hour. Why are you going 126 kilometers an hour? Why are you going 126? Move. Ah, see, if they had a subway at the other end, it wouldn't be a trapdoor. It would be a blessing door. It would be a blessing door. That's not a trap. That's not a trap. If the subway is there and I can eat it, and I get to enjoy it, it was never a trap. It was just a good day out. If I can exit, that's fine. But I get to eat my subway. Well, apparently it's only in a particular section of track, lasagna. So I assume it's where the Go Via is, 5.6 kilometers away. As they've said, as they've said, right? What do I know? Ultimately, we will see. Yeah, but I would have eaten the subway though. So obviously, yeah, it's run out now. There's no more. But I would have eaten it. I would have enjoyed it. I would have delighted in it. I do have an email address, Nabil. Yes, you can find it on my YouTube description. We are heading. Where are we heading to? I'm actually not too sure. To Groningen. Yeah, but it is what it is, Nerd. You know, it would be an unfortunate ending to what was a great lunch. But I mean, if they end up bringing in more subway, I wouldn't have any beef with it. Absolutely. Listen, as long as it's there, nice and warm. Preferably with some, you know, some stuff on the side, maybe some nachos, maybe some cheese bites. Oh, yeah, you've got me, man. Absolutely. You are approaching the outage. You'll be limited to 40 kilometers an hour in this section. Very well. ATS tomorrow, yeah. With the Missouri DLC, specifically. And we'll do a convoy hosted by you. No mods, no nothing, just pure ATS vanilla ecstasy. Nabil has set the bar very high for my expectations of how enjoyable. The lag will always be diabolical, Nabil, regardless. At the end of the day, I'm where I am, you're where you are, Nerd is where he is. It's always going to be diabolical. It just depends on who's going to be suffering the most. If it's just terrible with Nerd being the host, then I'll do one of my own. It was, but that's because you're on Wi-Fi. If you were connected to Ethernet, even if your speed wasn't super fast, as long as you were connected, the issue with Wi-Fi, it's not as the way it sends packets. And Nerd can correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't send packets as consistently and effectively as an Ethernet cable does. And so when there's gaps in that, now you're jumping around, you're crashing here, and you know the things that if I record just one car journey, man, you would be so shocked. You'd just be thinking how. I won't lie, bro. When I was living at my parents' house, I was on the other end of the house to where the router was, and we drilled a hole through the wall, through my parents' room, put it under the carpet, drilled another hole from my parents' room to my room, and then had it like that. Here we got to do, innit? I think I bought like a 10-meter one. Not like I needed the whole 10 meters, but it was, you know, there ready to be used. I mean, I don't think we were either, but realistically, no one goes trekking. And when it's time to move out, if that day ever comes, you just patch it up. Yeah, you're sorted, Nerd. Nerd, what is like your actual internet speed? The train's always so full when we don't open the doors at any stops. But I'm sure it's more sturdy than half of the buildings in the US made out of wood. Oh, is that it? So why do you need 10 gigabit networking then? It is a US thing, isn't it? Or are you implying that your house is also made of wood? Like the story of the 3 little pigs. That's why all the US houses get blown away by the slightest bit of breeze. Okay, yeah, fair enough. For transfer, it makes sense. So you can't get anything faster where you are. I thought surely Starlink would have provided better than 200, but although, to be honest, with the nature of Starlink being what it is, I think 200 is quite good. The only concern I would have with that, Nabil, would be like when I was at my parents', right? I really didn't want to bother anyone. Like, I didn't want to have a cable, you know, people having to be mindful of closing doors, not tripping over the cable. If you get one that's like long enough, then I guess you could take it up to the ceiling and then transfer it through the ceiling. But you need to have a lot of cable for that, so that it's not bothering anyone on the ground, you know. I'm sure we'll see some new Austrian stuff soon, Lasagna, especially with TSW 6 around the corner. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the core routes again. Aren't power line adapters like not that much better though? Because I was trying them for a bit. The power of technology, eh? Like this is my knee. I've got my leg up. This is my leg, but you can't see it. It's invisible. So I could just have my Johnny out, and like the camera would just hide it. Better than Wi-Fi. Well, I guess that's something to consider then. Yeah. Have a look at power line adapters, Nabil. Use Johnny. You don't want to know, mate. How are you doing, Mr. Hank? One hour of driving with the S-Bahn. I don't know if they would give us an S-Bahn focused route so soon after Frankfurt. Sounds like jealousy, nerds. Sounds like jealousy. Would we have trains for all of them though? We're currently doing a scenario, Hank, where ATB is dysfunctional. I'd rather you don't show me yours. I'd rather not. But I'm glad the confidence is there. I'm glad the confidence is there. That's why you need a sub, Hank. That's why I need a sub. I did. No, I didn't. I alluded to the topic of comparing. I won't say I went any further than that. No. promise I don't. Are you back now, Hank? Can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? Okay, so we're doing a scenario where the ATB is dysfunctional, and so that's the reason for our 40km/h crawl. Welcome back, Harrison. The ATB light should be off. This is still TSW, Hank. We haven't changed games. This is still TSW. We are still in. We are gonna say this, and we just want you to pretend. We're gonna say that, but we just want you to pretend. We're gonna tell you that a tree has fallen in front of you. 5 circle. But it's not really there anyway. We just want you to pretend. We're gonna tell you that there's a flood ahead. You're not gonna see it. Just pretend. We're gonna tell you ATB is down. We're not gonna do anything that should be there when ATB is down. Just pretend. You can run over a cow in West Coast Main Line. What? Is that a scenario? I do not remember that one. I don't remember that at all. Okay, so yeah, East Coast Main Line, yeah, like Lasagna said. What actually happens if you just like plow into the cow? I couldn't be bothered to F around and find out. I only did it once, did it properly, recorded it, uploaded it to YouTube and called it there. Bro called it the Great ATS Revolution. A moment in history. Well, see, that's the thing. It's not a British train, you donut. It's the British route. But can you actually hit the train, hit the cow? That is the most perfect stop I think I have ever achieved in my life. Look how the top thing of the nose is like directly of the red line. That's incredible. Bro said Missouri release party. That's crazy. Should I do it? Should I do that? Technically, you can hit a train with a cow. Technically. If you get it to like... If you get it super mad... Then absolutely it's possible. Why is Thomas's Will smoking in that picture? Like, what's that meant to be? What's that meant to be depicting? Thomas is doing a burnout. Good time, man. Why are the switches different depending on what end of the train you're at? Play ATS, Nabil. You're very excited about ATS. Play ATS, man. Don't hold yourself back. No, I've put it behind me. I'm looking forward towards the future. Trying to stay positive, you know. I do need to find a way to run it solo. I believe it's possible.
Classes in session, we about to school y'all. We a big deal. You with the big dog. Click, clack.
I cannot believe that was a Train Sim World trailer choice. Trailer music choice. Like, I can't even believe it was a consideration, let alone the final choice. Right. And then 1 year later, it's an orchestra. How do you even get from one to the other, one extreme to the other? I wonder if we're gonna have drill music for TSW 6. I would not do a YouTube short singing click clack. Whoa, what? You couldn't pay me to do that. Absolutely not. You do a YouTube short singing click clack. Please, I would love to see that. I would actually love to see that. Right, like how much energy would it require? Singing click clack, the great click clack. Matt dancing would be a sight to behold. It would be an absolute sight to behold. A Thomas intro remixed. Metal would slaughter Dovetail for that. They wish. There you go, Nabil. SES are live right now with your beloved. We're gonna miss you. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us, man. I'm just comfortable. Not denying the boring part. Just saying I'm very comfortable right now. Many a time I've just kicked back when I play TSW, but you can't tell because the camera covers everything else. Is that a saying from like a wise man at some point in history, nerd? Small minds find the boring things entertaining. Sounds like it's written in a history book somewhere. You're the wise man here, very well. And in a world where you are the wise man, I live very, very fearfully. Nice one, Nabil. So has the price been announced yet? Announced then? How much will it be? Oh no. I'm tempted to buy my stand now, you know. If I buy my stand now, it will come tomorrow. But it's 90 quid. It's quite a chunk of change. Hello, ASR. I cleared it. What do you mean I'm standing around for it? What are you talking about? Oh no, it will come on Saturday. Oh. I'm not standing around for your bollocks, nerd. That's what I'm not standing around for. We're both guilty, you know, at this point. We're both guilty, mate. Don't even feel bad about it. I gotta remind myself I've got a £50 giveaway to do later on in this month. I don't know how expensive this DLC is gonna be depending on who buys it. There is no Subway fund, although I really should have one. This one's pretty cool as well. There probably is, you know. There probably is. Yeah, there's quite a few here in London, Nabil. Quite a few. When I press circle on the controller, it takes about 3 seconds for it to acknowledge. When I do it on a keyboard, it's instant. I don't know what's up with that. Same with the rail driver. What a shame.
Classes in session, we about to school y'all. We a big deal. You with the big dog. Click, clack.
I have a feeling that if you could, you'd be playing all of these back to back. I'm not sleepy. I'm looking at steering wheel stands on my phone. There's one that looks pretty good for like 90 quid, yeah. So there's this one. Okay, you can't even see it properly. I need to move my green screen. Okay, so there's this one, but it's like £90, and then the other one that I'm looking at is this one, which looks it's only £70, but it doesn't look nice. I don't think it looks really nice. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm 50-50. I'm not gonna build my own. I could. Oh, I could, but that's not the move. From the corridor? When was I ever streaming from the corridor? I'm tempted to just get a cheaper one. Like at the end of the day, I'm going for a low end anyway. So what will it matter whether I spend £70 or £90? As long as it gets me driving again. How would you know if I'm streaming from a corridor anyway, Nabil? You're locked in a basement, apparently. So what would you know? Well, that's what I've been doing. Like the desk that I'm using is literally a kitchen table. It's literally a kitchen table. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it now. And it comes tomorrow if I order it within 13 minutes. I'm going to order it. Oh, I can have it delivered to the post office. I'll do that instead. I want no excuses about you couldn't find my address. I've got 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going low end anyway. Let's go for it. Hey, hello Zach. It has been a while, mate. How have you been? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Alright, order placed. Fingers crossed it comes before tomorrow's stream, and then I can use it on the stream. Yeah, because you live like in the bushland. Nerd. How do you say, like, unless they're gonna be driving like a quad bike, like Amazon's got quad bikes. Of course, he ain't gonna come next day. Oh, drones, yeah, there you go. Although I guess if we're ordering a HDMI cable, it'll be okay. But I don't know how a drone's gonna deliver a whole sim racing stand. But are you trying to put like the fear of God in me, or have you also ordered a stand? So you can get next day deliveries then, no? Don't lie. But at the end of the day, it's not Apple, is it? It depends on what service they used. You're trying to make it manifest in the bill. I respect that. MQ9 Reaper. Excuse me. What delivery company is called MQ9 Reaper? Yeah, I hear that, Nabil. I hear that. Where is my mount actually? My mount should be coming today. My monitor mount. Oh, it's a drone used for airstrikes. Jesus Christ. Then I guess so. Yeah, you are okay if that's not the one. Okay. Okay. They're on their way. Well, no, Bill. That's why I'm looking at foldable ones. There's not much space here as well, but if I can just fold it, and with it the wheel and the pedals together, I'm fine. Because right now, my wheel and pedals are a bit of an annoyance with where they are. They're in the way. I've taken my wheel off the desk, but it's still, even having it on the floor beside me, it's still bothersome. So to have them all together in one place, I would like. And my shifter as well. My shifter is the most annoying because I can't put my feet up. When I want to put my feet up on the desk, the shifter's there. So I love it, but it's very annoying. I just got a cheap one from Amazon. Let me see. Let me get the brand. Gear. ER. And then gear. Dual monitor stand. What do you mean with all the wood attached? What wood have you attached to your steering wheel? Yeah, I remember you saying the last time we had the conversation about it. Oh, okay. I think I can visualize it. I think I understand. In that case, then yeah, it makes sense. How do you set up servers? No, don't you have to like be on the game for the servers to be? So like, is the game just currently constantly running on your systems? turn my volume up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud. Welcome back, Dommy. No worries, mate. You're not obliged to be here. No pressure. I hope I don't carry myself as some sort of dictator. Thank you. So are you, King. Yeah, this is why you're the IT guy and not me. I'm gonna end this after this run, by the way. I just don't I'm just not getting like a lot of joy. No, I'm not getting a lot of excitement. Like I'm literally I'm just sitting back watching the scenery go by, which I guess it is that does have a charm of its own right, but I would like to be a little more engaged. I had more fun doing, or let me say, it was more engaging playing on the Arosa line journey mode, and that was one of the worst I've ever played in. Netherlands is best. Well, I would expect nothing else from you, Hank. It would be strange if you were to say, I mean, to be fair, I guess you could be in one location and then favour another location. I didn't notice they actually had first and second class coaches. They actually didn't skimp out this time. Passive landscape observation through leisurely train travel with no particular purpose other than via passing scenery. Well, usually the purpose would also be to get from A to B, you know? I mean, the scenery is, you know, not bad. Well, that's not a great example of it, but generally speaking, it's not bad. Yeah, it's just the nature of the service itself, innit? There are a lot of routes in the game that have this sort of service pattern that have just been crapped on in terms of reviews and feedback. And I feel like the only reason that this hasn't had the same fate is because of Coplover and also the fact that it's a new country and that it's Netherlands. Yeah, it will, Hank. If it sets the limit at 120 and I'm at 130, it will start beeping at me to brake, no? I'm not going to F around and find out, but I'm pretty certain it does. Okay, no, you're right. Yeah, fair enough. I was thinking about 130. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, you save yourself 10 kilometers every hour. Well, for a brief moment anyway, so you won't even get to save yourself at 10 kilometers. You'll save yourself maybe, what, 2, 1.5? To be fair, Domi, it is a good way to learn HUDless. It does help you quite a bit. Obviously, you still have to pay attention to signals and speed signs, but it does hold your hand quite a bit. I will do so right now, Mr. Nerd. So these are the servers. That's so sick. So you don't have to be in the game. Much more exciting and also much more stressful, no? Surely. I can't imagine German routes HUDless with all safety systems enabled would be a stress-free experience. He's got a password. Why have you got a password on it? A password on to access the server. That's really cool. I've always wondered how people host servers. I've always thought they just have the game open like 24/7. Of course the password is Aussie. Of course. I refuse to enter it until it's changed to British. With the silent T. I know, right, Domi? That's why I'm surprised. So the only issue left really is the issue of latency. You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be maybe not so okay. Nabil may not be so okay. And pretty much everybody else. Because everybody that watches me is mostly, not everybody, but like 90% of the people who would join are in Europe. So it's going to be an interesting experience. I think the 8 people one would be enough. We don't usually have like super busy servers anyway. 8 has always sufficed. Tommy's not wrong. Dommy is not wrong. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree, Nabil. I will take that on board. Please, if I forget, remind me, because I like to be quite close. But that would be the safe option. Oh, the 100 one doesn't have a password. Okay, fine. That's a little more acceptable. Then that's a little more acceptable. It makes sense, you know. 8 people one is a bit more intimate for, you know, close friends and family. A chancler. Does this look like a chancler to you? This is the chancler you speak of. I can get one to throw at you on the camera if you want. I got one in the corridor. And why do you think I would just randomly have a chancler in my hand mid-stream while I'm playing TSW? This is going to be the last one of the day, so if you haven't entered the giveaway yet for the Steam platform for a TSW DLC, then maybe you should now. Hello, Ansika, Anchika, Ankika, B. Welcome to the stream. You won't enter it? I mean, you're not obliged. Either way, someone's gonna make me spend some money. It's a nice little sunset run, you know. I mean, it's not exactly sunset, but the sun is quite low. Why would you get nothing, Dommy? Sandala. That was a creepy laugh. I don't know why I laughed like that. I swear you do. So how do you... Don't you upload pictures when you upload pictures to the Discord? Aren't they from Steam? Or you're an Epic, innit? The first one, the first way I said it was correct. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how I said it the first time. Anchika? Bro, those guys scare me, man. One tried to rob me when I was a kid, like when I was actually a kid. I got sent to the shop to buy something, and it wasn't even that far from like my own neighborhood. It was like the neighboring neighborhood, and he just stopped me after I was going back home. I don't even know what he was asking for. I don't remember, but I don't know whether he wanted something or whether he just wanted to fight or what. But I remember just looking at him in his eyes, and one eye was like pointing this way. I was like, yeah, this guy, yeah, I need to get myself out of here ASAP. I just pushed them away and ran away. Yeah, to choose your battles wisely, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have been a wise battle to choose, bro. I had nothing to lose. Nabil, have you been playing any ACC? I clicked on it yesterday and I was like, oh yeah. I saw the bill added ACC to the library for the first time. Thank you, nerd. funny playing no hazy? How's it funny? Or did you mean to say it's fun? I need to go back on that server, man. It's been too long. I'll go back to causing chaos once I get my stand sorted out. Stream it. I've streamed it before. Nobody watches it. Nobody's interested in watching it. I've streamed it like 2 or 3 times in the past. A while ago, not anytime recently, like a while back. I've got a rank there. I forgot what I am. I'm something. Because I don't know what my high score is. I don't know what. There was like a point that you hit, and then you get like a particular title. Stream it again. I'll stream it. I'm gonna get back into driving when I get my will, and then it will be then. I'll probably go for a new record. Hello Spitore, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Spitore. What are we saying, Domi? 10 out of 10 for the accent? Bombardiro crocodilo. Cialelero cialala. This is what it's about, man. Causing you guys pain. This is exactly what it's about. Back it up. Oh hell no. Tung 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 sahur. Does it? How does it insult? How does it insult God? Where would I source that from, nerd? And what's the where does it come from? Oh, Tom. I should have guessed. I actually should have just guessed. You can't tell me it means something and then you don't explain it. Until I have an explanation as to how it's insulting, I will continue to say it. Yeah, literally no context. Yeah, no context whatsoever. It might be completely valid. It might be completely valid, but if you don't explain it, we don't speak Italian. So if it's offensive in Italian, please explain it. Fangola. Is that offensive as well? He secretly is. He secretly is. He's giving it away. God forbid a man breathes and doesn't offend anybody in 2025. The word porco, is not in tralalel or tralala. I don't know about the rest of it. I just know the initial names. I don't know the explanations. Nice one, nerd. Of course. But that's my thing. I didn't say it, and I wasn't gonna continue it. I just know the first part, the first bit of their names. Tralalel or tralala. Is that the only offensive one, or is there more that are meant to be offensive? Yeah, I don't think anybody pays attention or cares about the rest of it, which is a good thing. Introduction? You mean like a translation? I'm not fussed about what it means. I don't say it, and I don't like. It's not the funny bit for me. The funny bit is the names and the pictures. That's it. Beyond that, I don't care about it. Blame Nabil. Nabil sends me stuff and it rots my brain more and more. Every time he sends me something, it rots my brain a little bit more. Like the content Nabil sends me has just been scraping away at my brain. I mean, to be fair, Nabil, we don't understand what it says after. Like, what Domi's talking about. It might actually be diabolical. Like, it might actually be mad. But, yeah, generally speaking, there is a fault in everything. That was part of the conversation we were having at some point last week. Like, there are words that I've used in the past that have now been classified as inappropriate that I will continue to use, because if it's a matter of somebody can find a word, say I don't like this word anymore, I don't like the meaning of it, stop using it, and then everyone just adheres to it, then what's to say that any of these words that I'm saying right now can't suffer the same fate? It's ridiculous. Now there are certain words, certain slurs that have a history attached to them that it makes sense from when that history was over up until now they've been inappropriate to say. Cool. But certain words that I would say when I was 15, 16, 10 years later, I can't say them anymore. For who says who? For what? Like what? Like who was it that sat down and said to themselves, "I'm gonna decide you can't say this word anymore," and they've gathered some people that have agreed, yes, we're going to stand with you. People can't say this word anymore, and then it just spread. So I'm gonna choose. I don't like the word bananas. I find it rude when you call people a banana. And how do you know bananas want to be called bananas? I'm upset about that. I'm truly offended. Bananas did not come up and say, I want to be called a banana. Please stop using the word bananas. It's disgusting. It's vile. This makes me sick. It's misogynistic. Hello, Sap. How you doing, mate? You know what? I'll give you a tomato emote, nerds. On one account. On one account. I can never see it be used. I'm not allowed to see it be used. If I see it be used, I'll take it away.
Now, a real burning question from the game of 567 in our community is, will there be multiplayer?
There absolutely will be multiplayer in the track sim world, absolutely.
Of course, things have been going too well, haven't they?
It's the ending that gets me every time. Well, thankfully, Sap, my YouTube stream gets demonetized anyway, so no extra losses there. No, not a one-time offer. It will remain. I'm just not allowed to see it. If I see it in chat, if I catch it in chat, it gets removed. What do I mean demonetized? I mean the ability to make money from the live streams gets taken away. Not that I make money from the live streams, but if I was to be making money from them, I would no longer be able to. You won't allow it to be removed, right? And what will you do exactly to make sure that stands? What did I do? Because of the lo-fi, the lo-fi music. The lo-fi in the background. Zvola. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom after this. It'll be your last chance to join the giveaway if you're yet to join it, if you want to. And then when I come back, we'll pick the winner. We'll do the usual drum roll to MP3. For effect. You're down to 544. At least it was worth it. At least it was worth it. They are very precious indeed, yeah. If that DMCA comes my way, we'll do what we need to do, you know. But until then, Dommy, that was what I used to do back in the day, if you remember. That lo-fi, the same lo-fi that would play every stream. That was from Spotify. Even that had some of the songs in there were copyrighted. So even then I couldn't escape it. Right. See y'all soon. Making my own music. Those days are long gone. Right. Sorry that it's a bit of a short stream. But I'm just not really having a blast with the route, to be honest. So no, you know what? Even in this like playlist, yeah, there's songs that like it's not all one volume, so it can be super quiet for a bit, and then a song comes out of nowhere, just blows your eardrums. Right. So we got Nerd, Lasagna, CP, Tim, Dan, Arison, Holy Trucker. Arison, I'm only gonna take your YouTube entry. Cookie Monster, Nabil, Hank, ASR, Anchika Sap, and Domi. Domi, why did you enter? You said you're not on Steam. Nabil's gonna wanna have a word with you. Right, so oh, she heavy. She very heavy. Oh, I can't see anything to the camera. Oh, she heavy. Jesus Christ. I left my headphones on the corridor. At last. At last. Get the curtain out of here. My baby has arrived. It's flipping heavy as hell. Ugh. 011 dynamic. Evil. And have a look at this. It's been abused. So what if it's cracked? That's a hole. I don't think I can remove entries. I'll have to try once I end this one. It's got another bump here as well. You can't really see that one. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still a bump. Other than that, I think they've done pretty well. Yeah, the bottom's okay. Anyway, so at some point next week, I'll put it on the schedule. Hello, Theodore. At some point next week, I'm going to do an IRL stream of me transferring one, well, not one PC, but my PC from one case to another. So that will be an IRL stream. Excuse me. Why is it mirrored? Why is it mirrored? Okay. Now I just need to move it, please. Thank you very much. Alright, give me 2 secs. I need to go and get my headphones back. And protect my location. Alright, so I can't remove like okay, well I'm gonna close the entries now. Yeah, no, I can't like I can't do anything with anyone. Once you're in, you're in. So if Domi gets it, I'm gonna have to roll basically. If Arison's Twitch account gets it, I'm gonna re-roll because I'm only taking his YouTube entry. And yeah, good luck to all of ya. Pause this. Get this bad boy going. Is that a reroll? That is a reroll. That is a reroll. Right, we go again. We go again. Bro won anyway. Bro just won anyway. I mean... if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, innit? I don't think he's here. I did tell him the stream is going to end later, to be fair. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. I actually don't care. I did it live in front of you lot. Call it whatever the hell you want. Scam, fake. Call it what you want. Right, I've got him on Discord. I'll message him on Discord. Pardon me. Yeah, honestly, Dan, I mean, you know. No, he is Nabil, he is. He's on I think he said he's on Xbox, I think, and Steam. Or Epic and Steam or something and Steam. Okay, at least he's active on Discord. Re-roll it for fun? No, because if it's not ASR, or even if it is, whoever it is, if I re-roll it and you see your name, it's gonna be very upsetting. It's gonna be very, very upsetting. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I know I would be pissed if I was like, you know, second to win. But yeah, that's I don't know how bros pulled that off. Please do it. If you don't really want me to do it, I will do it. But it's not. It won't be nice. It won't be pretty. You know what? Actually, no. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it away from stream. I'm gonna do it away from stream, and then if it is, I'll tell you. If it's not, then I'll just say, oh, it wasn't him. It was an ASR. I can tell you if you want. If I see the person say that they want to see, they want to know, I'll say it. But it was an ASR. Oh shit. I didn't know. Oh, there you go. It came out anyway, regardless. Who cares what I want, right? Arison. Now I'm gonna add people on Steam so that I don't get scammed myself. I told Nabil the other day of my concern. Oh, he wasn't lying. He's from Germany. Raid SES. Go on then. Let's do that. Sorry, Dan. Sorry if that upset you. That was obviously not my not my intention at all. Thank you, Nabil. Has that started it then? Did that start the raids? It did. Okay. Right. So, thank you all very much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. Sorry, it's a bit of a shorter stream, but I mean, you guys know how I feel about this DLC Loki anyway. But shout out to my Dutchies. I love you all. But shout out to my Dutch. Shush. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with American Truck Sim. I'm going to update the Discord, !Discord to join it. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus loves you all. And until next time, peace out.